Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and today we are reacting to Helluva Boss Mission 0. So from my understanding, this is basically a reimagining of the pilot episode of Helluva Boss from 2019, effectively replacing it and making the original pilot now non-canon to the story of Helluva Boss, which really feels like one of the most unnecessary things we've ever had from this show at this point, you know, because we're well beyond the point of, like, the pilot, you know, we're well beyond the point of needing that, of actually, you know, feeling the effects of the pilot. I get it, because the pilot had set a lot of expectations of a Helluva Boss that, in the grand scheme of things, the first two seasons really hasn't been too relevant anymore, you know, because as much as I enjoyed it, we don't really get too much of IMP just being IMP anymore, you know, the whole thing about going to the mortal plane with the Grimoire and, you know, doing assassin hit jobs. It hasn't really been a thing for a long time at this point, and so I can definitely get the kind of sense of misdirection the original pilot had, because it really felt like with Hazbin Hotel we'd get the story of Hell from that show, and then this one would expand upon, you know, Earth in this universe, and we'd see, you know, humans and, like, the most irredeemable humans, you know, it'd kind of bring Charlie's, whole plot into question about if what she's doing is even, like, necessary or even just, given how some of these people act on Earth, but it's not really relevant anymore, you know? You know, this is a lot more about a show focused on, Blitz, his journey with Stolas right now, you know, so that is what that is. We still get some of the, you know, some of the hit job stuff every now and then, but it's not really too big, you know, and, yeah, I think we get some of it from the shorts and whatnot, but, you know, it's not a big plot point anymore. So, I'm curious just what they want to do in this. Anything they want to try and line up more with the story of Helluva Boss now? Anything that could, you know, that could be cleaned up a little bit, or anything more explained in this? I don't really know specifically what I'm even expecting this to be. You know, obviously with a name like Mission 0, it's just referring to this being the new pilot. But I'm just more curious about what they intend on doing with it, because, like I said, regardless of what ended up being the, you know, the main Helluva Boss-like story now, this just doesn't feel very needed, but I don't know, you know, from a viewer perspective, it is still more content from the franchise, and, you know, there's nothing stopping anyone from watching the original pilot and enjoying it. I still enjoy it, you know, it's really fun. I really enjoy the IMP song, but, yeah, I'm curious to see what we're going to get out of this. So, yeah, guys, without further ado, let's do this. Alright guys, so, Helluva Boss Mission 0. Let's see what we got. Yep, our lovely Helluva Boss warning. The rampant horny demons. Very cool.
We're up to no good. Yeah, this is what we do.
Alright, well, seeing Earth is kind of a treat.
We're shady. People don't like us. For a reason, though.
I'm stealing candy from babies.
Yeah.
Wow.
You think I'm scared of you? I hate Christmas, okay? Tells you everything you need to know.
Damn, that does tell you everything you need to know.
Alright, so we all know how things go. Right? Humans on Earth do some pretty fucked up shit, and then they die and they end up in hell. And sinners all have an idea of what imps are.
Oh, so this is genuinely their first, like, their first job, I guess.
That's fucking outdated. Most of us are baristas and boring shit, and since we're born here, we kind of got to serve whoever the fuck lands in our backyard. But some of us aim to be a little something.
It's genuinely as shitty as Earth.
Bigger, something cooler.
Eventually, you might wonder what's worse, Earth or Hell, with a society so similar.
We're gonna sell them revenge.
What the fuck is this? Who are you?
The name's Blitz. The O is silent, and I'll be
Yep.
your assassin today.
Very nice.
And just like that, we'll slip right back into hell, get paid, and never face any consequences for our actions ever. Questions? Yes, Millie.
Can I have a cool one-liner too, like, it's Millie time, or something?
Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah.
That's a me thing.
Yeah.
Right, perks of being
Main
boss.
characters only.
What, you got something to add, Moxie?
Sir,
Spaghetti
I
and
think you're
meatballs,
forgetting some logistical
deliciousness.
Problems, like witnesses. Humans aren't supposed to see us running around on Earth. You told me we were going to run this assassination business like professionals. You even put it in the company name. And on the billboard. And in the jingle.
It's great to... Yes! Yes! You couldn't retcon the theme!
Oh, come on, baby dick. You
Damn.
really think sinners in hell actually care about professionalism? All our clients really want is to make sure the people they hate get what's coming to them.
Speaking of, how are we supposed
Dude,
to
his
get
face when
to
Millie
these
was
guys? It's
was
not exactly
drawing attention there.
easy.
For your information, little miss, I have been reading. Yep, I managed to get my little red paws on this, okay? It's our ticket straight to the human world.
Okay.
Sir, that's a sigil. Does that belong to a demon prince? You can't just... How did you even...
A good
Yeah.
boss never reveals his secrets, okay? But I will
So they're
say
making
you
it very
won't
clear
like
about the
well, please go to
Grimoire
man
here.
chowder.
And a demon of the Arsco, we should just gave it to you after that.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Jeez, for the love of Satan, I can't believe you dicked down a member of the demon royalty.
Ew.
I know, right? No!
Whoa,
Luna.
what did I tell you about using that kind of language?
Keep
around
my
Luna?
daughter-
She is just a child.
She's 22.
Hey, well, she's
Damn.
my child.
Keep my daughter pure.
Let's get your hands off me. I don't know where they've been.
And you don't want to, sweetheart. All right, everyone, new rule, guys. We only
Please
use
tell me you
appropriate
wash
language
after
in
each
this office
session.
from now on,
Please,
all right? I don't
God,
wanna
tell
hear
me
no
you
swears,
wash.
No filth, no fucking potty mouth of any kind. Do you understand?
I'm not a fucking
As
kid,
if,
asshole.
yeah.
Hey, bleepy, did you now see what you've done? She learned that from you.
It's okay, you guys are on Amazon now. You don't need to worry about the YouTube censorship.
Fuck you little virgin chode.
Hey, he ain't no virgin. I should know.
Yeah.
Really? This is the workplace.
So,
Yeah, she does the pegging. We already know that. God.
Oh, fuck. Here we go again. Luna, sweetheart, I need you to avert your eyes. This is a horny married couple, and you don't need to see this filth.
Ugh, you can stalk the boring breeders later. You have a call.
Really? Now? In the middle
Jesus
of...
Christ, they're
All right,
really
come on.
going at
He
it.
said his name was Stolas.
Stolas? I never heard of that. I don't know that name.
Yeah, well, he
Alright,
knows
so
you,
Stolas
and
is going to have a lot more
that's
relevancy, I guess, in this
Hey,
pilot.
Stolas. How are things?
You took something from me, Blitzy. Something very important and very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Something I would stop at nothing to get back.
Isn't your place, like, massive? I mean, couldn't it be in your 10th or 11th library?
Yeah,
You don't
no.
think I know what you're doing? I see right through you, Blitzy.
Damn.
You took my grimoire.
Damn,
so
they're
you
actually
have an
making him seem
excuse
bloody
to
threatening
come see
here.
me again and ravish me like you did the other night.
Oh,
No.
I guess you got me.
No.
Come to my palace right now and claim
Your
me.
fantasies
Make
are
my body
deluding
yours.
you.
My
Oh my
bird,
god, the...
Get inside me, go down.
Okay, this isn't as good as the original for this joke, but good
Tie
reference.
me round like a little...
Yeah, we get it. You have been pent up for too many years, man.
Then I want you to my fountain of and drink it like
Is your dick up to the challenge, Blitz? Be honest.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, Luna!
time, okay? Bye!
Now Luna's
Oh, shit.
traumatized.
All right, guys, come on. This is our first hit. We need to do it with some pizzazz, some sparkle. We need to really make a name for ourselves here.
Without drawing attention.
if you're that worried
Never.
about witnesses, I know how we can get it done.
We kill them too. God damn. Right in half. Who exactly is the client for these guys? God damn. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, we're going invincible levels of gore in this one.
Oh, that was great. Right up until the catchphrase. I said no catchphrase.
Yeah, genuinely, the show might actually be
For the
more
record,
violent now that it's on Amazon.
Anytime is literally.
We see what they have like no limits on what you can do. Violence, sexual activity,
Innocence. What
gore,
about the kids?
you know, the
Oh,
gore
they're the
especially.
easiest ones. You barely need any pressure for their necks.
Silly. We aren't killing kids, right?
Kill them all.
Stop acting like people born in hell would have a moral compass that aligns with Earth.
Blitz!
What? Looney Daddy's peer pressuring.
You have a guest in your fucking office. Bye.
Satan fucking damn it. I'm trying to plan a hit here. This better be good. Ah!
Hello, Blitzy.
You really
Hey,
brought the whole
Stolas,
thing to the office.
What are you doing here?
You said you were busy at work, so I decided to make work a little more.
We don't combine pleasure with
Wow,
business.
okay. Not how I thought my day was gonna go. Look, Your Majesty.
I mean, look,
there are
you know,
other people
two
here,
other people just got it
coworkers.
on,
You know,
why not you
I
two
don't-
as
I don't
well?
want to make a scene, okay?
You didn't mind making a scene the last time.
Bro,
Oh,
his
yeah.
daughter's out there, man. Be real.
Got this book, and heavy book. I'm climbing up the railing, and I'm losing.
Come on,
my
he's still got
balance.
to tell Stella that he's banging his husband.
Sorry, I fucked your husband.
There you go.
She's not still mad about that, is she?
Extremely.
Eesh. Oof. I'm so sorry about that.
How about you pump me full of sorry right on this desk?
Oh my god.
I just
It's kind of funny because we haven't seen Stolas like this in a
Holes
while.
Off, let's go. Poles out, holes out. Let's get this done in 5 seconds.
So it does feel kind of... It does feel a little nostalgic, honestly, to see this again because it just doesn't happen a lot.
Aren't you supposed to be manning the phone? Or something?
Aren't you supposed to not be gay or something?
Hey, don't listen to the hellhound, hun. You're plenty not gay enough for me.
What a line!
Wait, what? What does that even mean?
You're both well, I don't think Millie is, but like Moxie's had a boyfriend before, the loser shark guy.
Stronger than you look.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure your bones are hollow, so.
Gotta get some straight rep, obviously.
I best be getting back before the servants worry. I'll just be taking my grimoire and...
Or, how about this? You could let me hold on to it for a little while. Please? There's this one spell I have been wanting to try. Did I not just plow you on company time?
Oh, I suppose as long as you have it, we'll be sure to see each other again. Now, won't we?
Alright. See, this is a bit of a weird scene, because if I'm remembering right, the proposal for the deal for the Grimoire was episode 1 of the show. It wasn't the pilot. Because I think the only thing we got to see of Stolas in the pilot was his joke about wanting Blitz to just fuck him every way anyone's ever had. But, like, I think it was episode 1 where the, like, favors for favors deal was made. So this actually doesn't work because this is just doing the same scene twice, but from a different perspective. Because in that scene, it's Stolas who proposes the deal for the Grimoire to, you know, get in bed with Blitz and, you know, hoping to get more of him from there, from those sessions. But here, for some reason, they're reversing it to where Blitz is the one who offers the deal, which, you know, again, if it was in the pilot episode, that would have been fine. But this is meant to be before episode 1, but we're kind of in continuity's sake, we're doing the same thing twice. So this doesn't really work, this part right here.
Yes, I guess we will.
Well then, alone it is. Until next time, my darling Blitzy.
Yeah, until next time. Goddamn son of a bitch. All right, slackers, clock's ticking. Let's get this hit going.
If I may, sir, I think
Please wash up.
perfect plan.
In position.
Taking out the lights.
Execute.
Clean.
It's professional, it's efficient.
The actual way they're going to do this is going to be so fucking stupid, isn't it?
Between spending the rest of my career killing people like that or killing myself, I'd
Yeah.
be sure to blame everything on
That would
you
be
and my
professional.
suicide.
That would make
Because no one had
sense.
any bright ideas.
It'd be the smart thing to do.
Why don't you just wing it?
I love it, Looney. You're perfect.
Wow.
You're smarter and better than everyone here. All right, team. We're out of time.
I mean, you can't blame him
Get
for
out of
praising his daughter
Into
like
the
that.
portal we go.
Oh, is Lumina actually coming?
About no money?
Look, sometimes we just do it for fun, okay? It's a job, but it's also a hobby.
Mills, stop. Okay, that is never going to
Okay, Luna's actually on the ride this time.
It's not fucked yet.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay, we get a remix of the song. Murder professionals. That's good art. Because we come straight out from hell. Ooh. And sometimes some innocents die too. Husband or your wife will even let you keep the knife with the immediate murder professionals. That's genuinely such a memorable song. You like, it's almost impossible to forget it the first time you hear it. I haven't seen the original pilot in honestly years by now, but I've never forgotten the lyrics to that, because it's such a catchy jingle, you know? Okay. So, interesting. It wasn't as fast-paced as the original, because the original was very fast in what it did. But it felt a lot more tonally, similar to what the current kind of episodes of Helluva Boss really are about. Because the original episode, it was very fast-paced, it was very comedic. The first one, I think, was a lot funnier than this one. Whereas this one kind of like... Yeah, this one just kind of tried to tell its story, I think, consistently. Well, which it did do. But I think the original was funnier, because obviously there was no groundwork, there were no expectations by that point. They were free to just kind of do whatever they wanted in that pilot episode, and they did do that, you know. With this right here, obviously they have a lot more guidelines and groundwork to actually keep relevant to the story of Helluva Boss, so they weren't as free to just creatively explore any idea they wanted. I wouldn't say this pilot outdid the original from an enjoyment standpoint, but I do think it's still fine enough. Again, none of the scenes they recreated from the original I felt was better in this one, because the original ones I think were just a lot more humorous. They were a lot more outlandish, obviously coming off of like the craziness that people were used to in the Has-Been Hotel pilot. But this one, obviously, it wasn't. Those scenes recreated just weren't as funny, I would say. You know, the theme song itself wasn't as good. The remix is good, but I just prefer the original. It might just be a nostalgic thing by now for that. I'm very surprised about like the whole Stolas Blitz situation. I'm not really sure why we ended up changing that around, because, you know, I mean, it felt like natural progression, you know. Originally, it was just Stolas, you know, having a lust for Blitz, and he just wanted, you know, he found an easy way to get that out of him with the Grimoire. But for some reason here, they switched it to where Blitz is the one to propose the deal instead of Stolas. But at the very same time, it's like, that isn't even something that came from the original pilot. That is something that we saw from episode 1 of Helluva Boss, so it doesn't even retcon. It kind of creates a continuity error in itself from that, you know? And we also just miss, like, some of my funniest stuff, like the fuck is insurance line from the original, you know? The fact that we saw what happens when they, when they killed the wrong person, when they killed a child, they tried to get him back to health, and we got that line. That was, like, my favorite line in the original, which was just incredible. You know, this one right here, we lost a lot of that. The kid was completely absent as well, which is one of the funnier characters in the pilot. And, you know, in general, it was a lot more promoting the original concept, which was just, you know, IMP being IMP and going to the mortal plane and killing people. We're obviously now at a point where the show doesn't focus on that too much anymore, so a lot of that was a lot less relevant. I don't remember if we actually, if we focused on the original killing in the Helluva Boss pilot from 2019, so I can definitely appreciate that this one focused more on their very first time killing. That was pretty fun, and just seeing them brainstorm how to do it, how to get out of there quickly, how to actually be somewhat professional to it. I like the planning phase, but overall, you know, it was just different in tone, and like I said, this doesn't outbeat the pilot or anything. It's not like you don't have to watch the original pilot anymore, you know. Mission Zero is still fun enough for what it is. It might even clash a little bit with the early episodes of Season 1, but it's fun enough, you know. For me anyway, I still much prefer the original pilot of Helluva Boss, and, you know, that's probably still going to be my one. But Mission Zero is fine, you know. Like I said, any new fans in the future can watch both of these and judge for themselves and enjoy more content of Helluva Boss at the end of the day. You know, for a show like this, the continuity for the killings aren't really that important anyway, so it is what it is, you know. This is just an extra piece of content we got from the show, you know, in between Season 2 and Season 3, which I'm not sure when that's coming out right now. It might be 2026, but, you know, Has-Been Hotel's on the way this month in October, so that's still that's still going to be a lot of fun Vizzy content right there. But yeah, just in general, Mission Zero was, I think, fine. It was fine for me. Didn't like it more than the original pilot, but at the same time, it's fine enough. It's standard Helluva Boss quality, I would say, at this point. But yeah, oh, and that scene of, you know, Blitz telling Stella that he, fucked her husband, that also was a lot funnier in the pilot, in the original pilot. I think I should just refer to it as the pilot, and then just this is Mission Zero, because this isn't a pilot, but, you know, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it for this reaction. Hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you next time.